In the heart of Appalachia, nestled among rolling hills and whispering pines, lay a small village called Willow Creek. The village was named after the slender willow trees that lined the creek running through its center. The villagers believed the trees were enchanted, their leaves shimmering like silver under the moonlight. Among the townsfolk was an old farmer named Elias. He was known for his hard work, but also for his gruff demeanor. Elias lived alone on the outskirts of the village, tending to his small farm and rarely mingling with others. Many whispered about him, calling him cold-hearted. One crisp autumn morning, Elias was inspecting his crops when he heard a faint cry. Following the sound, he found a frail, injured deer tangled in some brambles near the creek. Its leg was caught, and its wide, frightened eyes pleaded for help. Elias hesitated. "I've no time for this," he muttered. Yet something in the deer's gaze softened him. With care, he freed the deer, cleaned its wounds, and carried it to his barn. Over the next few weeks, he tended to the animal, feeding it and ensuring its recovery. As the deer regained its strength, Elias began to notice something extraordinary. Each morning, his fields seemed greener, his crops taller, and his water barrels mysteriously full. The once barren land thrived as if touched by magic. One evening, as Elias sat by the barn, the deer approached him, but instead of the animal he had nursed, he saw before him a radiant figure, a forest spirit clothed in shimmering robes of autumn leaves. "You have shown kindness without expecting anything in return," the spirit said, her voice like a melody. "For that, I have blessed your land. But remember, gratitude is a cycle that must continue." Elias, humbled, thanked the spirit. When he awoke the next morning, the deer was gone and the barn stood empty, yet his fields continued to flourish. Word of Elias's bountiful harvest spread through Willow Creek. Villagers, curious about his newfound fortune, began to visit. Instead of turning them away, Elias opened his gates. He shared his produce, offered advice, and became a pillar of the community. His once cold demeanor warmed, and the villagers began to see him in a new light. Years passed, and the story of the deer and the farmer became a cherished folktale in Willow Creek. The willow trees by the creek seemed to bow lower, as if in reverence to the tale of kindness and gratitude that defined the village. To this day, the people of Willow Creek tell their children, "Be kind, even when no one is watching. For kindness has a way of coming back to you, often when you least expect it." And if you visit the village on a quiet night, you might see a deer grazing by the willow trees, its eyes glowing with a mysterious light, a gentle reminder of the magic that lives in acts of kindness.